Yes, ladies and gentlemen, episode 32 of Pokemon Horizons titled Lapras' Memories of Its Friends just dropped, and this is continuing from last episode as our heroes try to talk with the hero Lapras. However, issues arrive as it's hostile towards them. Will they be able to get a hold of it? Let's find out. Continuing from last episode, Terapagos and Lapras talk to each other, confirming to Liko that this is the Lapras they're looking for. However, it looks sad and commands the other Pokemon that are in Wailord's back to jump the ship to get the cargo. They're fought off by our heroes, including Diana and Freed, and eventually Lapras has all the Pokemon retreat. Our heroes decide to follow him. While doing so, Freed explains to everyone what we figured out last episode, that Lapras is the Pokemon causing the mist and, quote, saving the ship, while in reality, its gang of Pokemon and the Wailord are just jumping the ship and stealing food. Diana, though, tries to look at it from the Pokemon's perspective. She wonders how Lapras would feel about it when she asks Liko and Roy do they think what they're doing is bad. Eventually, our heroes catch up. However, all the Pokemon in Wailord's back are ready to strike. This is where we see Ludlow's expertise. His Quagsire uses Surf to counter the attacks from the Pokemon, while Ludlow expertly maneuvers the ship. Eventually, however, Lapras has the Wailord and the Pokemon go in front of it, while it goes after the ship. A massive headbutt rocks the ship, followed by a super strong ice beam that causes the Brave Olivine to get stuck. Lapras then swims away. As our heroes are trying to figure out what to do next, Liko says that she wants to learn a bit more about Lapras' feelings because when it saw Terapagos, it hesitated. When Roy spots an empty berry cargo, Liko gets an idea. Instead of chasing after Lapras, they can just wait for it. So instead, they find where all the Pokemon are by finding where all the boxes are coming from, and they arrive at the rocky islet where the Pokemon are. They also bring them food. So, when Lapras eventually does get there, it's shocked to see our heroes already there waiting for it. It's very upset. However, Wailord has it calm down and listen to Liko. She tells it that Terapagos wants to go back to Rockoa, and she wants to help it get there. Terapagos uses powers to bring out Arboliva and Galarian Moltres, and that's when we see another memory from Lapras. It's Lucius telling his Pokemon that he won't die and that he'll live on with Rockoa and they will meet again. Seeing this, Lapras is emotional and eventually it lets its guard down as it has the other Pokemon bring berries for our heroes as well. Also, the Brave Olivine eventually arrives as it's been defrosted by Diana's Arcanine. As everyone's eating, Diana and Liko continue their conversation from before about right and wrong and about Pokemon stealing the cargo. She pointedly says that the human construct of good and bad don't apply here to the Pokemon who are searching for food together and sharing it. That's just how they live. As the evening arrives, Liko asks Lapras once again to help Terapagos, and all the Pokemon in the island back her up, as Ambipom brings Lapras its ancient Pokeball. After being reassured by Wailord, it goes inside of it. That makes it now 3 out of 6 Pokemon that Liko has captured of the ancient hero. The remaining Pokemon on the island also hop on Wailord and leave the island. Turns out Wailord can also use Mist, so they're going to continue how they live. However, as they're watching the Pokemon leave, Terapagos notices, and so do our heroes, Rayquaza flying above them. And that is the end of the episode. Each part of the 6 hero story, we see Lucius more clearly, and we also learn more about him. Lucius is probably not alive anymore, but while explaining it, they hint that something might have been the cause of his death. However, it's kept so vague that it isn't anything we can see or even assume. I'm going to assume that the next Pokemon our heroes capture, we will begin actually seeing what Rockoa sort of looks like. It seems like the closer we get to Liko capturing all 6 Pokemon, the more we learn about this ancient hero. I really like how that's done. And they're already back to Rayquaza now, so we might be pivoting back to Roy since Liko has gotten the main focus of the last few episodes. I'm pretty sure that Rayquaza will be the last Pokemon to say okay to helping Terapagos, so I'm interested to see how this meeting in the middle of their goals will go to affect the story. Will the Rayquaza be the catalyst to our heroes going somewhere new? Maybe even Kitakami? I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Overall, this was a nice episode. Nothing crazy, but nothing boring either. But what did you guys think of this episode? Let me know in the comments down below. Be sure to like, share, subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at PdGaming, and that's it. I will talk to you guys later. Peace.